85% of Jamaican children are being born out of wedlock. This is Zion Lewis. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for compelling future videos. 85% of Jamaican children are being born out of wedlock. Well, this is no surprise because the morality of Jamaican society has been on the decline for some years now, and I blame it on the culture and I blame it on the music. Well, me personally, I grew up in a two-parent home, and my parents, in the early part of my life, my parents were never married, but they lived together as common law husband and wife. But as I got older, they got married, and they've been married for the past 17 years now. Majority of Jamaicans nowadays are not getting married because there's a lot of lewd lasciviousness and immorality in our culture. Ashamed to say. What we need to do about this, we need to try and at least focus on marriage, because the Bible says that marriage is honorable and the bed is undefiled. Whatever you want to do in your bedroom, that's your business. 85% of Jamaican kids being born out of wedlock. That is crazy. So that means 50%, only 15% of Jamaicans are getting married. That's not a good thing either. We need to focus on pushing up them numbers there, because what marriage does is, I know the average Jamaican may say, well, we still live together as husband and wife, we don't need to get married. But marriage is about security, stability, and structure. Yeah, believe it or not, security, stability, and structure. It teaches our children that marriage is a good thing, and it provides stability. When they grow up, they can focus and make marriage the end goal. Pursue their career at the same time pursuing their career, or working a trade or a regular 9-to-5. I grew up in the 90s, and Jamaican culture wasn't as bad as it is now. Yeah, there were some parts of the culture that was raunchy. However, it's not as outlandish as it is now. I think the immorality has gone through the roof, especially the music, dancehall. I wasn't alive in these times, but times of lovers rock, where a man made songs about how much he loves his woman and he wants to be with his woman and he wants to make that woman his wife. I'm sure they still make songs like that, but no one wants to hear songs like that. People rather hear Get Up and Bend Me Over and Push It In and Deep Throat and all of them things that people are focused on lewd lasciviousness and immorality. I mean, the lewdness is in the way we dance and our music. It's the culture now, right? So that's one of the reasons why marriage has gone down, because if you listen to dancehall music nowadays, it's nothing to do with love, nothing to do with wanting to love this woman and spend the rest of our life with her. Everything is, more and breed you, bend you over, grab you by the throat, spank your body and ram it out and all of them things there, take body and all of them things there, right? Marriage is like a thing of the past now. But as Jamaicans, we should work on getting back what our forefathers did, the family structure that our grandparents and our great-grandparents had. Because our grandparents and great-grandparents, they was together for 40, 50 years. But nowadays, as a people, we're breaking up. As a younger generation, we're breaking up for the most silliest things. And I'm sure our ancestors are looking down at us, shaking their heads. because they showed us the blueprint to have a stable, structured, secure family, and we rather not do it. We rather build up just lewdly lascivious and just have babies out of wedlock. Some people, surprisingly, don't see it as anything, you know, they just shrug their shoulders and think, oh well, Jamaica is only 3 million people, so 85% of Jamaicans not getting married is not a big deal compared to America's population and Britain's population and Canada's population. No. I would say that is the wrong way to look at it. At the end of the day, we're Jamaicans, we're black people, and black people already have a bad reputation as it is. So why ignore it? Why not work towards it? I mean, we've established the problem, so why not make the problem better? You know, why not solve the problem? See what we could do to encourage young people like myself and younger than me to get married and to consider marriage as an option. Because the way all these young Jamaicans are going on nowadays, if you look on social media, you know, the young men and women, they're not marriage material. They just want a wedlock one night stand and hit and quit and that's it. They just want to be up in night one night and that's it, or maybe for a couple of nights and that's it until someone gets pregnant. These youngins nowadays, they're wild. Worse than my generation. And even my generation and the older generation nowadays are setting a bad example for the younger ones born in the late 90s to the early 2000s. What's going to happen to the next generation after us? Terrible, may I tell you. But all I can say is 85% of Jamaican kids being born out of wedlock. It's a big shame. Us as Jamaican people, black people, need to start doing better and focus on solving some of these issues that we had. Marriage is an honorable thing. But anyway, this is Zion Lewis with my opinion. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel for future videos.